Como é que é, malta de tudo? Sejam muito bem-vindos a um novo episódio do Red Dead Redemption. Estamos indo em direção à missão do Marshall. No episódio passado encontramos não sei quem, tivemos um incêndio na fazenda da Bonnie e agora estamos aqui na missão do xerife. Vamos começar, este é o quinto ou sexto episódio. Deixem o vosso like e inscrevam-se.
I don't have a clue. All right, but it's got to be something to do with that government boy.
We'll talk to him, find out what he knows.
Fucking is. Where is she, Marston?
Who?
Who? My daughter, you fucking scum. Where's Bonnie?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since after the fire. Why?
Why? 'Cause she hadn't been seen since yesterday afternoon. I don't think I can cope. If I lose another child...
Now, Drew, nobody's lost anything yet. I'm sure she's fine.
Oh, Mr. Marshall! Mr. Marshall! Come out, wherever you are!
Who the hell's that?
Hey, buddy! That'd be your next fucking mayor.
Even better! Good day, Mr. McFarland.
Get down from that horse, boy, or I'll shoot.
I wouldn't recommend that, mister. Not if Drew McFarland wants to see his Bonnie back in one piece. Hey, Mr. McFarland! This is a nice girl you got there.
Get out from there!
You know, part of me's got to thinking I should just marry her myself. Give her a baby and that.
What do you want?
That's better. I want Norman Deek. I want him set free. Then you'll get your daughter back, mister.
We don't do deals with outlaws, boy.
Yeah, you do. Let's not waste each other's time pretending otherwise. Oh, government themselves ain't much more than a bunch of crooks. This is the land of opportunity, mister. And I'm giving you the opportunity to get your daughter back before 15 friends of mine take out all their anger and their loneliness on her.
Where the hell is she?
Where is she, boy?
Bring Deke up to Tumbleweed in a couple hours. And don't get no funny ideas, or I will slit that horse throat myself. You boys have a pleasant afternoon. Yeah!
What do we do?
We do as he says. You and me, Marshal. Mr. McFarland, I'll get you your daughter back. I owe her that.
Please do.
I'll teach you some respect for the law. Hurry up, boy. Let's go. Quick as you can, deputy. Make sure he's tied on good. Stay with me, Marston.
I won't let anything happen to her, sir.
Vamos lá então salvar a Bonnie.
Come on, let's ride hard to Tumbleweed.
Esta cidade também penso que existe
See,
no
this is what happens when the Federals interfere in our affairs.
Obrigado.
Are you happy now?
No, I ain't happy at all. And I already told you, I ain't with the government.
Now you say that, John, but the only thing I know for sure is who sent you.
They made me come here. They gave me no choice. That's your federal government, Mr. Johnson.
They come down here dressed as cocky as the King of Diamonds, talking a lot of flannel about helping us, about spreading peace and civilization to the West, but they brought nothing but trouble and taxes.
I agree with you. Wolves in sheep clothing, all of them. Rob you and make you pay to have someone investigate the crime on your behalf.
People around here have been fooled into feeling protected, when they're worse off than they were before.
Fellas I know don't care about people. All they care about is lining their pockets. Why is this sorry son of a bitch so important to them?
Norman Deek Williamson's right-hand man. In other words, a glorified errand boy.
Marshal! I'll be back for you!
Bill's standards have slipped.
Já repararam como é que está ele? Todo amarrado, está ali a saltar que parece um sapo.
Second in command, but too cowardly and stupid to ever be a leader.
Don't ever use that line near your deputies. You know, for his sake, they'd best not have laid a finger on Miss McFarland.
Vou tentar encontrar uma thumbnail, vocês é que não estão a ver.
Tumbleweed, a lonely, god-forsaken place. Some people
Talvez
say it's
tudo
haunted.
deste cenário.
It was quite a town back in its day. Then they built the railroad to Armadillo and went clean past Tumbleweed. And that was that. Pretty soon everybody had up and left. Now it's just thieves, smugglers, and bandits. Scum like Deke here. Oh, popular spot for lynchings, too.
Let's try to avoid that if we can, Marshal.
tentar levar
I
o
just hope you're
coisa.
not taking advantage of the McFarlands, Marston.
They saved my life. Gave me food and bed when they had no idea who I was. I owe them more than I can ever repay.
That's just they've been through a lot. Well, they're both vulnerable, in different ways.
I wouldn't have been running in and out of a burning barn to save their horses otherwise.
I know you helped, just like you helped me. But you got your reasons for doing it.
It's no secret why I'm here, Marshal. I told you the very first time I walked into your office.
I trust you. It's just all this business with Blackwater and Williamson and past. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard not to have doubts.
I understand. I never planned to be in the lawman business neither.
Cadê
How
me
is
está a
this
casa a
mess
chegar, né?
supposed to turn out? Sending an outlaw to do the work of a lawman. That's madness.
Ain't much difference between the two, as far as I can tell.
There have to be rules, Marston. Even you must understand that.
It's easy to make up rules, but they ain't much use if people don't understand why. Like my son, if I tell him not to do something, he'll do it anyways, just to spite me. But if I show him why it's wrong, at least he has reason not to do it again.
That's nonsense. Without laws, we're nothing more than animals. Just look at Deke here. Man has worked hard at civilization. Your boy steps out of line, you whack him. He does it again, whack him harder.
You're a good man, Marshal, and I respect what you're trying to do. But from what I've seen since I've arrived here, the law ain't really working.
Criminals are like weeds, Marston. Quickest you stomp one out, another one sprouts up in its place. It's the nature of places. You know that as well as I do.
The problem with laws is everybody ain't the same. Why should a bunch of rich university boys in the East...
Only a coward hides behind a badge.
Os viados a correr.
Oh, God damn it! I ain't no use to you dead.
Estamos aqui com os outros
I
dois.
can't wait for you to meet the boy.
Tumbleweeds across the bridge.
Acho que nunca viemos para esta parte do mapa. Vai ser a primeira vez. Íamos estar bem a chegar.
Hey,
Easy there.
John, you'll be exchanging the prisoner for Bonnie in the middle of town. Keep your eyes open. I sincerely doubt these scum plan to play fair.
Fair my ass.
you bet. Besides, Norm here's gonna be my shield, ain't you, Norm?
It'd be my pleasure.
John, you lead Deke into town. Make the exchange.
I'm
Nova
sure it's been nice
Normandic.
for the boys to
É a
have a
cidade.
war to play with.
Está ali um em cima, não
I
sei se
hear
vocês
those
viram.
rancher girls like it in the rear. Maybe she won't want to go home. She's been fucked so good.
Why don't you save some of that breath for breathing?
Come on now, boys. Cut me loose.
Where's Bonnie? I thought we had a deal.
Well, you thought wrong. We don't make deals with the law.
Ah, é? Era bom é que eu soubesse atirar. Assim, né? Então primeiramente vamos assim.
Quick, find money.
Vamos embora, vamos matá-los um a um. Ali. Ali.
Bonnie!
Agora deve estar para aí, né? Já está ali outro. Aquele ali, ó. Olha ele, de longe. Ah, como é que a bala não chega? Bem, vamos avançar um bocadinho, né? Temos que avançar, né? Porque senão a gente está mortos. Deve estar aqui vários, né? Não, então só está um só. Vamos continuar.
Where is she, you bastard?
Está morto. Dá Bonnie. Já está sem moto. Vamos ser rápidos. Ah, aplica cutscene, meu. Como é que se corta a cutscene, Rodrigo? Como é que explica-me a mim como é que se pula a cutscene? Aí, velho.
You're gonna be fine,
Vamos chegar
Bonnie!
até ela, né? Eu curti de saber como é que se usa o Dead Eye, mas pronto.
Outlaws! I've seen something counter!
Ah, tira o chapéu. Ah, tu vai beber bala. Dead Eye? Dead Eye nada.
Leave her alone!
Deixa eu dar um tiro.
lay a finger on him!
Toma. Dá para tirar, não? Acho que ele ia morrer, né? Se não chegasse a tempo. Ah, acabou. Aí.
You ain't outlaws! You're
E outro. Ok. Todos fugiram, né? Pois.
Bonnie, are you okay?
I'm fine now, Mr. Marston. Thank you. Thank you. What the hell took you so long, you stupid man?
Well, you weren't exactly helping me.
If you think I'm gonna lower myself by making a joke about being all tied up, you got another thing coming. Come on.
Ficamos por aqui, né? Mais uma missãozinha terminada. Fama desconhecida.
This is mighty generous of you,
Ajudar os
mister.
cidadãos é uma boa maneira de se tornar mais famoso. Vamos só lutear aqui os corpos, ver o que é que eles têm. Que nem precisa de dinheiro, né? Ver se a gente vai comprar qualquer coisa, né? Aqui é o nosso cavalinho. Dá para entrar nas casas, não? Claro que dá. Normalmente as casas têm um baú, uma cena assim do género. As casas todas destruídas. Eu gostava de saber se estas casas existem no 2. Eu não me lembro já. Mas se existe a cidade tem que existir, né? Pois, não faz muito sentido o que acabaste de dizer. Eu ia-me embora, não sei. Vamos só ver esta casinha aqui. Que acho que não tem nada, está tudo destruído, né? Também o que é que ia ter aqui? Bem, vamos embora. Buscar o nosso cavalo.
I need it more than
Apanhar
you
mais
now.
este gajo, né? Porque a gente é o maior a saquear. E vamos para a missãozinha do... Missãozinha aqui, olha. Vamos fazer a missãozinha do... O Miguel West Dickens. Eu nunca sei dizer o nome deste Zé, mas pronto. Vamos embora, vamos fazer a missãozinha. E vamos para lá. Bem, malta, estamos bem próximos da armadilha. Eu quero aproveitar e quero testar esta cena do acampamento. Que eu nunca testei ainda no jogo, ok? Deixa eu ver como é que se faz. Supostamente é aqui, não. Aqui? Aqui? Ah, eu não sei, velho. Como é que não sabes? Assim... Faca... Como é que se fazia o acampamento? Alguém sabe, não? Deixa eu ver. Malta, nunca descobrir. Vamos meter-nos no cavalo. Supostamente a tecla que era para eu usar. O acampamento não está a funcionar. Né? E vamos salvar o jogo lá, na casa onde nós temos comprado. E vamos começar a missão, ok? Então vamos ver o que é que temos para comprar. Vamos tentar comprar uma arma nova, ok? Vamos ver se temos armas novas para comprar primeiro. Fazer a missão, né? Hã?
It's Herbert Moon!
Ah, quê?
I'm Herbert Moon! I've just been robbed! You gotta stop him!
Comecei a missão. Ah, comecei a missão sem querer, meu. Ai, eu, velho, como é que eu começo a missão? Ah, comecei a missão, velho. É mesmo burro, né? Começa a missão, vai, vamos ouvir. Deixa o ladrão, né?
Ah, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
Mr. West Dickens, Nigel West Dickens of East Cheap, London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service.
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
How are your wounds?
Much, much better. But then they would be.
Would be...
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I'd do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce, as long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke, but this stuff is good. It works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
Okay.
To Ridgewood Farm, the sick and needy await us. Oh, the life of a wandering saver of souls.
Vamos ajudar o velho, né? Bora. Não sei porque é que o John Master ajuda. Quero ajudar tanto estes gajos, né? Eles não vão dar nada a nós, né? Bora, vamos levar a carroça até a fazer.
I heard about you, Mr. West Dickens.
And I about you, John Marston.
Hoodwinking the weak, gullible out of their hard-earned money.
My dear boy, it is you who is gullible, if I may be so bold, for heeding such ill-informed
You're
scuttlebutt.
as full of wind as a horse with the collar.
I have been blessed with the gift of language, and for that I will not apologize. But the West Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. My thousands of happy customers attest to that.
Those men trying to kill you didn't look so happy.
If my tonic is such a sham, how do you explain the fine battle in which you find me? Last time you saw me, I was knocking at death's door.
You should thank the doctor for that. I reckon you were acting it up worse than it was.
Act like that, John. More convincing Othello there, never man. And so shall you, a fair Iago or Cassio make.
I don't like the sound of this.
Showmanship, John. The flourish, the bow. We are operating in a competitive marketplace. Our product must stand out.
And how does this involve me?
We're going to use your God-given talents to our advantage.
I'm really starting to
I'll
regret
drop
this.
you off at the outskirts of Ridgewood. That way, it won't look like we came together. Once I'm set up, saunter nonchalantly into the crowd that is sure to be forming. Eventually, I will call you up to try my tonic. After extolling the virtues, I will have you perform a few feats of wonder to amaze and impress the paying.
Such as?
Oh, nothing out of the ordinary for a man in your line of work, I assure you. You hop out here, John. Follow me in on foot.
Tem que ir a pé agora, olha. Agora tem que ir a pé. Para onde ninguém sabe.
I'll see you there. Be ready
Olha.
to enchant the crowd.
Bem, vamos ajudar este velho. Tem que existir sempre um velho dos tónicos, né? Dá para o show essa depois. A gente vai fazer de conta que é a multidão. Vamos fazer de conta que é a multidão, olha. Curto. Podiam ter deixado era mais perto, mas pronto. Aqui foi a fazenda, né? Onde a gente matou os outros. Vamos sim, quero ver o que é que a gente vai fazer, quero.
I just don't get it.
Friends, hard-working souls of Cholla Springs.
Ah, olha aquilo, meu. O que ele tem na mesa?
Gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism,
Uma tuzida? Não. Lumbago, olha, curto lumbago.
Neurologic or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headaches, neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here
Ah,
who
vamos ser
can
nós.
prove the qualities of its by... Take a
Querem ver
drink
como
right
ser nós?
now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up.
Ah, tínhamos ser nós, né? Tá
That's
bem,
the
John.
spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic. Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous
Vamos
elixir
transformar numa
developed with
vaca,
the
de
wisdom of the
certeza.
East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no longer.
E acho que vou começar a subir
Faith can
paredes
move
daqui a
mountains,
pouco.
But I ask not for faith. I am a man of science, and today science will be vindicated. Your eyesight is greatly improved. Is that not so, friend?
If you say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there. Go ahead, friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now
Ui, vou ter que dar um
possess.
tiro agora. Atiro no crânio na varanda. O crânio está ali. Ah lá.
The eyesight of an eagle, granted
Se eu falhasse.
imbibing Dr. Westicken's own patent tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud. If your eye's so damn sharp, why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air?
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
You can fool these people, but you ain't fooling me. Right. Let's just see how sharp you is with a moving
E vou ter que
target.
usar o Dead Eye, né?
Here it comes.
Ah, quando ele foi jogado.
You're more crooked than us.
Have you ever seen such an eye? Behold the power of the elixir, plucked out of the
Tirei
sky.
Hey! Hey! What?
Ah,
You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away? Do you?
olha, 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 ele vai começar a porrada.
Like that right here. Come on! Are you a
Olha,
man?
agora que é luta.
A challenge of battle has been offered to our volunteer.
Anda lá, vai.
The battle commence.
Dá um soco, meu. Vou bater nestes ais, meu. Então,
Perhaps he needs
eu vou
another
morrer.
dose.
You messed
Você pode seguir. Então, não sei o quê. Olha, morri! Ah, não sei dar um soco, né?
Prepare for a display of
Olha,
Herculean
pega
roar.
um soco, ok.
Come on, let's make this quick. You're a man, friend. This is about to get
Eu vou ter
ugly,
que ir
pal.
naquela merda. Toma mais um. E já tá no carpete.
There it is! Skeptics and dissenters.
Já tá carpete.
Irrefutable proof. Do not let this opportunity pass you by.
Look, he's over there. Go get him.
Olha, cada um tiro já.
Now,
Watch out! He's got a gun.
who the hell do you think you are? You ain't leaving here alive.
Olha, agora cada um tiro. Ah, foi tipo de arma. Ah, infringiu a lei, meu. Que lei? Quer desarmar o...
Marvelous shot,
Ah,
dear
eu
boy.
tirei na mão.
The kind of deadly accuracy that can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come,
Toda a gente
I
vai
have
ver.
plenty for all.
You'll be fine. Get out of my way.
Hey, where are you going?
I want a bottle. Get me a bottle, please. One of them, right?
Yeah, no harm in trying one bottle, I suppose.
Well, I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my normal job involves either chasing after cattle or murderers. Not the likes of you, mister.
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks bearing gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I want you to go and see my old friend Seth. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on. He's most often found at Coots Chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn.
Bem, mais uma missãozinha terminada. Vamos agora à missão do S, que é o que o gordo falou. Que é na Capela das Carquejas, ok? É a missão do Steph, ok? No próximo episódio vamos para lá. E vou comprar só esta casa. Já deve dar para comprar, né? Isto é uma casa, mas pronto. Vou comprar. Aluguel? Vamos alugar. Vou salvar um jogo, ok. Bem, vamos aqui, vamos dormir. E no próximo episódio já estaremos lá perto para eu começar a missão. Ok, malta? E vejo por aí. Fui!